First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Gerald Vaughn, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And now here is Honus Wagner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Honus Wagner.
First pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Outside. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Stephen Brault will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Stargell is over to take a look, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Clemente is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Clemente is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Up next, Michael Lee. And the pitch.
No, that's in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's up.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Another try at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's a look over to first.
He's in there.
And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. At the plate, Mark McGuire, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's the ball. 2-1's the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Keiner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Ralph Keiner.
Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Edmond moving to his left. 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
To the plate now, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Stargell, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the grass hill and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Dero, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Jason Kendall. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to left. Brock is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Bill.
Now at the plate, Bill Mazeroski, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch.
Outside, ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Two and two. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, Hero. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 3 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0. Runner Keiner off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it is in time as Kendall came up firing there, and he put it right on the money.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. Stargell in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Keiner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Clemente will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Stephen Brault. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 43.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0.
Hut! Ball high.
not
3-1.
close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brault retired, and there's one away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hannes Wagner hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike three for out number 2. So next to bat will be Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Aronado will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them. Guys?
No pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gerald Vaughn.
And the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Next to dig in, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Roy. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to lead pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box, Lou Brock. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming out.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the stretch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Mark McGuire. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
No, ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swinging bunt. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in will be Nolan Aronado. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. In there. Now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kendall has it. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Next to hit, Yadier Molina, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Jason Bay.
The left fielder, Jason Bay.
Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to stand in is Ralph Keiner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way.
Yeehaw!
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Ponce answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Tommy Edmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The second baseman, Tommy.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Well, you know what?
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Harrison Bader stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0. Edmond aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box now, Gerald Vaughn. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Ozzie.
So here is Ozzie Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for the Cardinals, no left fielder, Lou.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First offering, and a curveball in for a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Michael Lee. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0
balls, no
now.
strike.
Mark McGuire would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He
Number
just
baseman,
missed,
number
and now the
25.
inning continues with the man in scoring position.
McGuire.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two and one.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, and that liner caught him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Nolan Aronado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
No, that missed.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike. Brock at third, Lee at second, McGuire at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Nat, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah!
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, number 249 career, and the Bucks have made this a 4-2 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Next, it'll be Bill Mazeroski. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The pitcher, number 44, Cody Ponce.
So now to the plate, Cody Ponce. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now back, the shortstop.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 2. Stepping up is Yadier Molina, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Yadier Molina.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Harrison Bader.
Base is empty, 2 away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. New new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each ball.
No, that missed. That's a
Too
ball.
high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Lee is there to put it away for route number one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
And now in the box, Jason Bay. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hard on the ground toward short. Smith is there. And there are two away now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping in once again is Ralph Keiner. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Stan Musial is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Stan Musial.
First delivery to him. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lou.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Daniel Ponce de Leon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32.
Willie Stargell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls.
Hey, leading
no
off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Next, here is Roberto Clemente. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball.
1-1.
That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
into the box, Bill Mazeroski.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's it.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Stargell over at second. Clemente at first, 1 gone. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Andrew Miller trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Andrew Miller.
Dave Parker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dave Parker.
First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. At batting average for him at .355. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Oh, look at the Wizard. Keiner. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Chris Stratton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
And now, Michael Lee. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Mark McGuire is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
No strike.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Up next with the Cardinals.
Standing in now, Nolan Aronado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now. Yadier Molina. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Now into the box, Tommy Edmond. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Bay gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Honest Wagner. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put two men, maybe three men, put some pressure on this defense.
So here's Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now back, left field, Jason Bay.
So now into the box is Jason Bay, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, here is Ralph Keiner. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates 3. Austin Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Austin Davis.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First offering, popped him up. Kendall is there. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Davis is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Bases are empty, 1 man out. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Right-hander starts to loosen out the bullpen now. Nick the corner, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In the air, down the line in left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Plate now, Lou Brock. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Michael Lee, and she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Brock, base runner at first with 1 out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Brock rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Kyle Crick answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Scorched to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
So now here is Nolan Aronado. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just took the foul.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now to bat, Willie Stargell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeehaw!
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
One and one. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Striding in is Roberto Clemente, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 is a ball
That's
down
a ball.
and away. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jason Kendall.
Into the box, Jason Kendall, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
8-3 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Gerald Vaughn earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Steven Brault worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Giovanni Gallegos gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. 1.